I can't make this up. I swear I can't make this up. It's crazy out here, man.
I do this, I do this, I do this, I do this, I do this.
So, a couple is just walking through the park with their two children, ages 7 and 9. And then a guy just comes out of nowhere and end their life right there in front of their two children. This guy has been arrested. He was arrested while sitting in a barber chair, and they came and got him. The couple was in their 40s. The guy who committed the crime, I believe he was 28. Let's see what it says. This is crazy. He was a teacher. A teacher arrested for Arkansas double murder while getting a haircut. A teacher did this, people. Yo, the world is getting wickeder and wiser. Let's see what it says. A suspect has been arrested in connection with a double homicide at an Arkansas park after a married couple was found unalive on a walking trail over the weekend, authorities said. James Mcgann, 28, of Springdale, Arkansas, was arrested Wednesday and charged with 2 counts of capital murder in the killings of 43-year-old Clinton David Brinks and his wife, 41-year-old Cristen Amanda Brinks. This was just Wednesday evening when he was arrested. That was yesterday at the time of me making this video. The Brinks were fatally attacked while out hiking with their 2 daughters at Devil's Den State Park on July 26, police said. The children, ages 7 and 9, were not harmed in the incident. So you got the man and this woman just out hiking, going on a nature trail, and they got their 2 children, 7 and 9, who wasn't harmed in the incident. Thank goodness for that. And then this guy, Mcgann, just comes and does something like that. What be going through the mind of people, I don't know. And this guy was a teacher. I wonder what subject did he teach? This is breaking news. This is why whatever state you live in, if it's legal, you should definitely carry a firearm. I'm telling you, especially women. You need to be strapped up out here, man. It's all kind of crazies out here that'll do anything at any time. It's crazy. Mcgann was arrested shortly before 5 p.m. at a business in Springdale, about 30 miles north of the park, state police said. He was arrested at a hair salon. So it must have been some type of cameras or some type of witness, because how did they know who did that to those people? Mcgann had recently moved to the area from Oklahoma, right? And had been hired to work at a local school. They asked him about a motive, like, why'd you do that? And the investigators declined to comment, saying the case is still active and that it would be premature to do so. So the people that's working, investigating, don't want to put out a motive, because why would somebody want to do that to just people walking in the park? It's like the Central Park case where things was happening. Man, people don't know. You don't know what people got on their mind and why they doing the things that they doing. Arkansas says our entire state is grieving for the tragic loss and senseless and horrific crime that's taken place. That's what the governor, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, said. One of the worst experiences that I've certainly ever had was making a phone call to the Brinks family earlier this week. Nothing like that should ever have taken place. I heard of some crazy stuff before, man. And I've heard of some crazy people. And I'm going to tell you, man, hiking in the park, in the woods, any area, if it's legal in your state, you should have a firearm to be able to protect yourself from people, because you never know what's going on in their minds. Police previously said the suspect was seen. That's how they got him. He was seen leaving the area of the park in a black four-door sedan, possibly a Mazda, with a license plate covered by tape. So that's how they got a hold of him, or that's how they got a trail of him. And the Arkansas State Police is the ones that released the sketch and photo from behind of a man who was seen in Devil's Den State Park on Saturday, the day of the incident. And police asked for the public help in identifying him, and the public helped him out. And now he's facing an investigation. This is crazy though, man. I just imagine, I just imagine me walking with my wife, and 2 children are with us, perhaps my grandson, you know what I mean? It could just be me, my wife, and my grandson. And somebody just comes out of nowhere, a teacher at that, not knowing what their motive is. The guy was 28 years old. That's around my daughter's age. You know what I'm saying? And I'm in my 40s, older 40s, so I'm a little older than these 2 victims. But that's the type of situation it is. 28 years old, that's pretty young in my book. Somebody that could do a lot of damage, I feel bad for them, right? But I'm just reporting the news. This is breaking news, and I say, let's talk about it. Drop it in the comments. You know what I'm saying? What do you think about this and other senseless things like this? And all I know is, I think that if you got daughters, and fellas, if you got a wife or a woman, and I emphasize the right to carry or conceal a firearm, because you cannot think that it's just 100% safe out here hiking on the nature trails. And I know that's something that people love to do, and it should be safe, but they got yellow tape on their hiking trail, and that day was a bad day for the Brinks family. They recently moved to Prairie Grove from another state. They say the children is safe and in the custody of relatives. You know what I'm saying? All the trails at the Devil's Den State Park, which were closed following the incident, will remain closed from now. Sad day in Arkansas. Rest in peace to the deceased. Hit that like, share this video, man, and let the world know about these crazies out here in the world. And if you let them know that if they are living in a state where they can carry or conceal, they need to take advantage of their right to bear a firearm. Because I'm telling you, the world is getting wickeder and wiser. It's your boy Libs. Let's talk about it.
I do this.
Peace.
I do this.